Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing how I make these mini masterboards. This is a little bit unorthodox the way I'm doing it this time is because I wanted to try out the technique that I had in my mind. And I thought, well, since I'm, making them, I might as well film it. So I filmed the process of making some of these, and now I'm doing the intro. So yeah, like I said, a little bit unorthodox. So what the plan is that I'm going to roll tape on the process of making these, and then at the end of the video I'm going to use these in my art journal. So I have a couple of ideas for that. First, let me talk a little bit about what I'm using. So the first thing is the base. Now, what I really like using books that are already bound. These are a couple of extremely old books. Let's see, I don't even know how old this one is. This one's from 1907, and I use the covers for journals, for journal covers. And so I take the blocks out, and because they're glued together, they make a really nice base for collaging on and then tearing the pages out, especially these old books. So this one is actually, I think, so old that it doesn't have a copyright date in it. So this one is well over 100 years old. And this one, like I said, from 1907. There's not a lot of really cute illustrations. There's some that I've decided to save, but for the most part, this is very, very old and falling apart. You know, it's not disintegrating, but it's getting pretty close. So to me, I'm saving this paper in a different way than actually saving the book. These are the paper pieces that I use. I'll talk about these in a minute. So like I said in my last video, I find myself with a lot of strips of paper. And instead of throwing them away, I thought that I would try to figure out a way of using them. Well, like I said in my last video, I used them on a journal page, and I really loved the process. But I thought, well, there's other things I could do with these other than make backgrounds. So I thought, well, I could make tags, I could make postcards. There's a lot of different things that I could make with these. Let me grab them real quick. Cut them up, in different sizes and do different things with them. This paper right here, I wanted to talk about this real quick. These are photocopies of some of these pages that I painted to go into art journals. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to still make art journals for my Etsy shop, but I have a lot of these. And what I did was I scanned these into my computer, and then in my iPhoto on my Mac, I manipulated the colors to be more saturated. I changed the colors. The original color for this was this pink right here, and I manipulated it to make orange. Things like that. This was actually a very small piece of a watercolor page that I had done, and I scanned it in. I played around with it, cooled it down, just saturated it, all kinds of different fun things to make these papers right here. So as I said, I just wanted to kind of introduce you a little bit to some of the papers that I'm working with. So now let's get to the process of making these mini masterboards, and I'll see you on the other side.
got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right here. And I swear that we got nothing to fear. It's a miracle that you and I are finally here.
I'm back. So here are some of the mini masterboards that I was able to make. Strips with pastel colors. Some of them are coffee dyed. Some of them are just whatever. I just dug out of my basket and whatever worked, worked. This one was a little bit on the warm side. This one is a lot of cool colors. I really like the way this one turned out. Used a little bit of map, a printable. I think that's a sticker. So yeah. This one here, I really like this one. Some of these are printables. Some of these are from paper packs, scrapbook paper, and ephemera packs, and just kind of a jumble. But I just really love this kind of office look of these. So this one's really fun. I think these would make some nice postcards. Here's one that I did a lot of painting on, and so I'm not really very happy about the amount of gesso that I put on here. You really can't even see the paper in the background, and then I did some stenciling, but I think I'm going to cool it on the gesso. So this one, I like this one. This one's got a lot of warm colors. It's got some stickers. Just a really great way to use up stickers. When you cut it up, you just kind of, you never know what you're going to get. I think these would make really cute journaling cards. And here are some beautiful stickers that I got from somebody that isn't really on YouTube anymore. And I purchased these from her shop, and I just absolutely love them. I printed them up on clear sticker paper, and then on this nice cool background. I just love the way that one came out. That's going to be fun to work with. This one, I put some gesso on there and then some stickers. And I think that this one actually I kept in my video. I did a tea wash over this one. And I like it, but I'm kind of not sure. So we'll see how that one works out when I try to make something out of it. This one I like. I don't know why. You know, you'd think the stickers, the gesso, but I really like the way this one came out. This one's super cute. I think I love the blue in the background, the cool colors in the background, and then the warm flowers maybe. I don't know. I really like that. Okay, so this one is actually one of my favorites. I really love the way this came out because I'm not covering a lot of the paper. I'm stamping over it. You can still see what's going on there. So this is, I'm definitely going to be doing this again. So those are some of my mini masterboards. And here's a couple of tags that I made from a masterboard. I used up some stickers and then I embellished with some printables. This actually is from a Tim Holtz paper pad. And this is, I think this one is Tracie Fox right here. And then just a little piece of cardstock, scrap of paper. And then this one is Junk Journal Studios. And then this one I think is Tracie Fox, just on a masterboard. That's all I did was cut this, I put the stickers on. That was part of the process of making this masterboard. And then of course I stenciled. But all I did to make this was do a little bit of inking on the sides, cutting a hole, and just two little pieces, and I have a tag. And on the back it's upside down, which I wasn't very happy about that, but whatever. This I will probably be using maybe to embellish a page, or I could make it into a journal spot. So I'm loving the way those turned out. One of the things I wanted to do with my masterboard is I wanted to do a page spread. And so this right here, this took a long time. That's why I kind of put it together off camera, because for some reason I think I'm tired. So excuse that. Anyways, I love this. I watched a video last night on Seven Plaza. She did a mass making of making tags out of book pages. And I grabbed a book page out of it's just a retro, kind of a 1970s craft book. And I just love the way it came out. So I'm going to put that on this little masterboard piece. I'm going to use, so one of the things that I wanted to do in this video is show how you can use the masterboards in a couple of different ways. And one of them is just kind of a quick background for your journals. And this one over here, I'm going to turn into a tag. And this is going to be my little tuck spot. So like I said, I had to kind of design this off camera. It took quite a while for me to make up my mind what I wanted to do. But I absolutely love the way this turned out. And I have some journaling that I need to do that I can go ahead and tuck right in here. And yeah, I think just that on its own. So what I'm going to do is I have a few things that I have to do to prep these pieces in order to get them on here. So I'm going to fast forward that, and then I'll meet you at the other side. Okay. Looks like everything is glued down. I hope. Love. That was such a fun project last night with Seven Plaza. It's mask making March. I think it's mask making March that this was all about. And I'm having fun with that. Watching the videos. There's a hashtag. Mass Making March 2024 or Mass Make March 24, something like that. I'll put the hashtag in the description box. See, now that's something that I would put in there. I would write down how fun it was, how exciting it was to do this project, and how much I really enjoyed making the little cute pocket tags, and then have that in there. I think that'd be fun. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Now, if I can remember what the plan was on this, that will be a small miracle. Okay. First thing is to make it into a tag. Okay. This part I have a little bit of problem with. I never know. I don't go in enough or something. I don't know what it is. The old trick of flipping it, stick it in the corner. See what I mean? See how tall it is? I do that every time. I don't, I start down too low. I should start up here and then go in a little bit. So all I do is I'll chop the top off so it looks a little bit better. Hopefully that was straight. Yeah. You know what? I think it's a little bit better. I always just eyeball it. So far, nobody has come into my home and measured my tag, so we're good to go. Oh, want to do the corners. Okay. All right. Now my little cubby of holes. So this is something I did earlier. Wait. Okay. So those, or maybe these. These are just regular paper hole reinforcers that I stamped randomly on. And then I went over them with a little bit of the ink dauber, lightly. But I don't know if these are going to work or not. I kind of like these. Yeah. That's cute. That'll work. So I think that the idea was some dyed Japanese book page, a little ticket from Tracie Fox, and some Spanish, what do they call those again? It was a game. It was a learning game to learn Spanish. So that ought to work. Okay. That will get edited out. So I try to keep my eyes open. Oh, I wonder if I should have. Let me see if I can still get some. See what I mean? I always forget. So what I was going to say is when I go to thrift stores, I try to keep my eyes open for international language books, especially Asian. I love Asian fonts. So this is from a book that I got at a thrift store, Japanese. I'm pretty sure it was Japanese, yeah. And I dyed it with food coloring. Just the cheap food coloring you can pick up at the supermarket. I'll do mass dye jobs with food coloring. I'll do doilies. What else do I do? I'm sorry, my camera keeps shaking and I'm barely touching this table, so I'm trying to figure out like what the issue is. But yeah, I'll do doilies. I'll do envelopes, book pages, just so I have some fun, colorful ephemera to work with that you're just not going to see everywhere, you know? This is store-bought. The paper, that's store-bought from a, paper pad or whatever. This is from a dictionary, but when you mix these, when you mix your own homemade elements with store-bought or digitals, it just gives it your own unique look. There. Okay. Now, one of the things I thought about that I'm reconsidering right now is I think I should have done a little bit of stenciling on this background. The tag's going to cover up a lot of it, but I'm kind of wondering, I don't have time for that right now. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of tissue paper. Let's see. Okay. So I have this. These are all small bits of tissue paper that, at the end when I'm doing a project, it ends up on my desk, right? Like everything else. And so I like to try to have these little bits that I can use in small projects like this. Like that could work. Or some of this kind of thing. I'm liking this. For some reason, I'm in kind of a red mood. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to put a couple little pieces of tissue paper on the page. Just to pop a little color on there. I'm running out of horizontal space in my room. Goodness gracious. Okay. I like that that has several colors in it. So this tape right here is some tape that I made. I paint on the on masking tape because this journal was falling apart. And so a little bit of pink over there, that's kind of fun. And red and black. But yeah, that's a fun project. I think I did a video about how I can do a link in the description box. Okay, so that's going to need to dry. So I'm going to take a quick break, let things dry, and then I'll be right back. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to finish this there. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking, you know what? Here. All right. Now, one of the things I thought about that I'm reconsidering right now is I think I should have done a little bit of stenciling on this background. The tag's going to cover up a lot of it, but I'm kind of wondering, I don't have time for that right now. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of tissue paper. Let's see. Okay. So I have this. These are all small bits of tissue paper that, at the end when I'm doing a project, and it ends up on my desk, right? Like everything else. And so I like to try to have these little bits that I can use in small projects like this. Like that could work. Or some of this kind of thing. I'm liking this. For some reason I'm in kind of a red mood. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to put a couple of little pieces of tissue paper on the page. Just to pop a little color on there. I'm running out of horizontal space in my room. Goodness gracious. Okay. I like that that has several colors in it. So this tape right here is some tape that I made. I paint on the on masking tape because this journal was falling apart, and so a little bit of pink over there. That's kind of fun, and red and black. But yeah, that's a fun project. I think I did a video about how I can do a link in the description box. Okay, so that's going to need to dry. So I'm going to take a quick break, let things dry, and then I'll be right back. Dry. I can't wait to make a journal out of that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a bigger one, but I love that. I know, see, this is the reason why I don't usually talk in my videos, is because I talk a lot. It gets old. All right. Oh, I like the way that came out. Now, I probably should have gone over that with some ink, but you know what? Sometimes having a few elements that aren't inked is okay. Hey, I think I like it. This was definitely a good idea. Putting a little bit of color in this background. There we go. I'm going to pick a color for my tag. I think I'll go with, I don't know if I want to go with red or I have yellow. For some reason I'm leaning towards brown or blue. Blue. Yep. Okay. I know I don't usually talk in my videos very much unless I'm explaining stuff, but that's because it really does take a lot of editing, because I have a tendency to stumble over my words quite a bit. But for some reason I'm in the mood to share, so you know what, I'm going to say something. I'm really liking that. I wasn't sure. I really wasn't sure at all. And I'm super happy. I really am. I'm super happy about that. I'm super happy about this tissue paper too. Let's see if I can get that on there without making a gigantic mess. Because this is kind of on a curve now. This is a photocopy from a vintage gardening magazine. Isn't this cute? This blue. This is Tracie Fox right there. That is so adorable. Love it. Okay, let me get my little pin in there. I remembered to ink the edges of this little stamp, which I'm really happy about. Whoops. Because it was blending into the background on that. Move it over a little bit so you can see some of that. Okay, let's see if that'll stay. All right, a little bit of color. Well, I hope you like this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. This was so much fun. Truth be told, I did do a few more projects in this video, but it just made the video run so long that I'm going to go ahead and put those into a part 2 for mini masterboards. And yeah, so it'll be a postcard and a journaling card, and if I can come up with something else, I'll throw that in too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I have lots of new subscribers to my channel over the last few weeks, and I'm really grateful. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I really would appreciate you subscribing to my channel. This is a lot of fun. And until next time, have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.